Everybody help us out. Here we go. What's this? Mediterranean, Red Sea, Sea of Galilee, Dead Sea, Jordan River, Euphrates, Tigris, Persian Gulf. Good. All right, Sandy, you've got 4 minutes. Take us from Genesis to Daniel.
Okay. And I need to remind you that I have a head at 70-some years old, quite a bit some, and stuff goes in and out, so I may need help. Terry, are you ready?
Terry's ready.
Is this on?
It is.
Okay, so we already said this is the Mediterranean. This is Goshen. The Nile Delta, the Nile, yes. Okay, we're going to start with the patriarchs. Somewhere around here is Ur. And God called Abraham to Haran, where his father died, and he took Lot and his wife and somebody with him, maybe not. Anyway.
That's the beauty of the overview. That's the beauty of the overview.
And God led him to go into Canaan. And he was there for a while, and then there was a drought, and he went into Egypt once and lied about his wife. Remember that? And then they came back out, but another time they went into Egypt and stayed. So we're down in Egypt. And while we're down in Egypt, Moses begins to take over, and the people of Egypt were suffering about 70 years of that. I think they were treated okay for quite a while, 300 and some. Anyway, so Moses leads them back out. Have I skipped any big chunk?
I think you're good.
Okay.
I got a trivia question for him. How did they, which one of the patriarchs landed them ultimately in Egypt? Joseph. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, the famine, all that, right? All right, keep going. I'm going to keep inserting. No, you didn't. You didn't. You're on fire. This is the overview. This is whatever you want to cover.
Okay, so then Moses takes them out, and we have Mount Sinai, 2 places. They're not sure which it is, right? Anyway, so he takes them out, and they receive the 10 Commandments there. And then Joshua takes over as Moses' disciple and leads the nation. Joshua sends people up here to Kadesh Barnea, sends the spies in, and the 10 of them come back and say, they're bigger than us, we'd be grasshoppers. And Caleb and Joshua say, no, we can do it, because they had faith. But anyway, because that didn't please God, they wandered 40 years in the wilderness, and all of them died except Joshua and Caleb, I think.
Third generation, yeah.
That whole generation. And Moses didn't get to go to the promised land. He got to go to Mount Nebo and look, but he didn't get to go. So anyway, then God begins to send Joshua. I think Jericho is maybe here, or is it here?
Well, probably take the route to the east of the Jordan, and then across to Jericho. You had it right. You got Jericho right. It's
He
right there.
erased it. It's right now.
You had Jericho right on.
Okay. Anyway, so they do the Battle of Jericho. The walls come tumbling down, and they have 33 fights, and they lose only one at Ai because they didn't believe and they went without God. But they won 33 or 32 of them. So then they take over the land of Canaan, and the tribes all get a different place. There are 10 tribes above and 2 below, and the 10 tribes above are really naughty. Really naughty. Always naughty.
Don't write that down.
And they had, let's see, how many? 20 kings, and none were good.
Before the split, what was it? You guys remember? Right before it split to Israel and Judah, what era did we have?
Kings.
We had the kings, the united kingdom, right? And who were the 3 kings?
Oh, yeah.
Saul,
David,
David,
Solomon.
Then the kingdom split. Now 20 kings to the north. Yep.
Okay, 20 to the north, and they were always bad, and so they got taken out to Assyria, wherever that is.
Anybody remember the date? I was thinking about this tonight. You know, sometimes you have these things memorized, sometimes you sort of forget. Anybody remember the date? 722. Is that right? The scholars actually disagree some on that, but roughly, okay, 722. The
Whoever
northern
just
kingdom.
said that, come on up here.
722.
All right, okay, anyway, then the other two, Judah and Benjamin, were down here, and they were not as naughty, they had a few good kings. How many?
8 out of 20.
That's a pop quiz from Dave's lesson. Lana got it? 8 out of 20?
You're a good teacher.
Look at the humility. Great student, great teacher.
Okay, anyway, so after 100 years maybe, they got taken by the Babylonians, over here, wherever Babylonia is. And then we've gone through most of the patriarchs, the Exodus when Moses brought them out, the conquest when Joshua led them, the conquest, the judges, oh, that was a bad thing. They had cycles of sin, 7 cycles of sin in the book of Judges. And then they had the kingdom, as Danny was reminding us. And we had the 3 kings, and then the extra kings they were so bad that at different times they went into exile. And then the return is when wonder of wonders, Darius and Nebuchadnezzar, God set them up. They were pagan kings, but they said, I'm going to help you get back to Israel. So we learned, you're not doing Nehemiah, you're doing Daniel right.
Go fast.
Be really short.
Anyway, okay, my 4 minutes up.
Oh, you're right on.
Okay, these guys never really came back. They're called the 10 lost tribes, but they're somewhere. But anyway, but these guys got to come back into the promised land, and those 2, Darius and Nebuchadnezzar, and was there another one? Yeah, that starts with a C. Cyrus,
Yes.
the big guy. Thank you, yes, Cyrus. Paid for them, protected them and everything to go back and rebuild the temple. And then Nehemiah went back and built the wall. Ezra built the people. And who built the city?
Zerubbabel.
Yes. He took the rubble and made Zerubbabel. I think, and then, so we have the Rehoboam, Jeroboam, the divided kingdom and all that, and then the silent period comes after the exile. That's a long, I can remember that.
Give it